Ever wondered, do I just stay home and film TikTok videos with my grandma? No. Yes. Lost my job because of the blah blah blah. I moved back in with my parents in Long Island. I started cooking with my grandmother. That's how these videos started. I also started teaching virtual cooking classes. When I first started, it was pretty lame. Actually, people signed up, like a couple people signed up. I like to choose things like pasta that were easy enough to make, but also required some level of technique. And when I would teach these cooking classes, I would go by the recipes. I practiced beforehand. I had a script that I used as a guide to keep me on track. So this transitioned into cooking classes for companies and nonprofits. When I thought that I wanted to take this to the next level, I was like, what is my strength? I come from a restaurant, hospitality, guest experience background. And although I'm like awkward and quiet, I can read the room and I know how people are feeling. So I wanted to create that same experience virtually. Even though I can cook, there's other people that are better suited to cook. So I got my friend to help me with this project. So he was in his apartment, I was in my house, and I would act like the moderator. I would monitor the chat, I would change around the different camera views, and then my friend, he would cook. Also, I prompted him with questions that we prepared prior to the class. I talked about food and beverage pairing. I would look at their videos to see which stage of the cooking process they're on, and then I would let my friend know to either speed it up or slow it down. I'll let you in on a tip. To create a great experience, it's all about the details, alright? If you can anticipate things that the guests would enjoy, that they might not even realize, you're creating a positive guest experience. It's all about the details and they all add up. So that worked out well. My friend and I decided to do our own thing. Then I was left with a predicament. Should I start doing cooking classes again? This is like the third time that I've done it through different iterations. So I was like, what the heck? I had 2 webcams, 2 computers, and my phone. I also downloaded a streaming software where I was able to toggle between cameras as well as monitor the chat and play music. And I had graphics too. I taught 2 classes and I had about 20 people come to a Valentine's Day class and then 20 people come to a veggie dumpling class. And those 2 classes were the best virtual cooking classes I've ever taught. The most interactive classes that I've taught, but I couldn't have done it without prior experience that I had, the lessons that I learned. And you know what? I taught those classes for free, but people sent me tips. So I ended up making more money than I did when I actually charged. Let me just be clear, when I first started teaching virtual cooking classes, there's some classes that I put on the calendar that no one showed up and no one signed up. I kept going, kept trying to offer value, and eventually, what's the saying goes, like, you build it, they will come. So if you're trying something right now and you feel like it's not moving forward, keep going. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. So I think the virtual cooking classes were a level of my purpose that built upon what I'm passionate about. So adapting and adjusting, very important. Everyone, take care. I believe in you. Do something new. Mamma mia!